Hey guys, welcome back. Today on The Untidy Artist, I'll be showing you how to make mercury glass. Mercury glass is a type of glass with a really silvery appearance. This type of glass actually doesn't have any mercury or silver in it. It's just a really shiny, beautiful, vintage-looking silver. It was originally used to provide the reflective coating for mirrors. I was at a restaurant about a month ago with my husband, and the entire restaurant was covered with these beautiful vintage-looking glass mirrors, and it inspired me to figure out how to do this and do a tutorial. Also, I have a tutorial coming up for vintage glass mercury Christmas ornaments, and they're a lot of fun and also something that you see popping up all over the place in home decor. So let's grab some supplies and get started. The first thing you'll need is some Krylon looking glass mirror-like paint. I purchased mine on sale at Hobby Lobby. I would definitely call your local craft store to check and see if they have it before you head over there to get it. Also, I will put a few links below on places that you can buy it online. The next thing you'll need is a spray bottle that has half white vinegar and half water in it, and you want to make sure that it has a fine mist spray. You'll also need some paper towels and then some glass vases. I got mine at the dollar store. It's really cool how amazing these turned out from a simple vase from the dollar store. You'll need something to do your work on. I just recycled an old bag. And the first step is to make sure that your glass is nice and clean. Then grab your looking glass spray and shake it for at least 2 minutes. You want to make sure that it's nice and mixed up before we start creating our glass. And then what you're going to do is start to spray the spray paint inside of your vase in short bursts. Spray the paint as evenly as you can in a very thin layer. You don't want it to pool up too much. If the paint does pool up and start to drip a little bit on the inside, it's absolutely fine. Just kind of tilt the glass around so that the inside is covered as evenly as possible. And then you'll let it dry for about 30 seconds and grab your vinegar and water spray, and making sure it's on the fine mist setting, just spritz the inside of your glass several times. What will happen is everywhere that the droplets of vinegar and water touch on the paint, it will start to lift the paint up. Then you're going to grab your paper towel and lightly dab the inside of the glass. This will lift the paint off wherever our water and vinegar has touched, leaving a more weathered and less shiny finish on our glass. And then you're just going to follow those same steps again. So after we have dabbed out the inside and it's completely dry, grab your looking glass spray and we're going to spritz in another layer. So in short bursts, apply your paint. You don't want to overdo it. And to get it evenly, I kind of tilt it around. If it pulls up at all, I tilt it around some more. You can see on the side there as it starts to dry, you can really see the shiny mirror effect. And then grab your water and your vinegar, spritz that in again. You don't want it to pull up too much. Let it sit on your glass for about 30 seconds and then grab your paper towel and begin to dab again. And you're just going to follow these steps over and over until you have the effect on the glass that you like. I did about 4 or 5 layers, and you can see you can get different effects with the paper towel. If you pull on it more, it's going to pull off more of your paint, where if you dab it, it's just going to lightly take the paint off. So kind of just play around and see what effects you like on the glass. Make sure as you add each layer that you're putting the spray paint in as evenly as you possibly can, and make sure that you're covering the entire inside of your vase. It's really cool to see your simple vase transform into this gorgeous glass, vintage looking vase. On some of the vases I made, I did about 8 or 9 layers of the glass and the vinegar and water solution. I would do at least 3 or 4 layers, and it just depends on how shiny and how weathered you'd like your glass to look. I just keep adding layers until I'm happy with how it looks. I really love how this vase turned out, and at this point you can be finished. You can be all done with your glass vase. It's absolutely gorgeous. Or if you'd like to add a more vintage touch, you can add some flat black paint to the inside. So I lined the outside rim of my vase with some painter's tape, And then I took my flat black spray paint, this is just a Krylon black flat paint, and I spritzed the inside with 2 layers. Make sure to let it dry for about an hour between layers. If you happen to get any on the outside rim of the glass, or if you get any of the looking glass spray paint on the outside of the glass, just spray some of your vinegar and water solution on a paper towel and wipe it all off. It'll come off very easily. And that's it, guys, you're done. You have this really cool, gorgeous looking vintage glass vase. This would be a really fun table decoration for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, and it would also be a really nice gift for anyone for the holidays. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any comments or questions, please post those below. Please be sure to check out my Mercury glass Christmas ornament video, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please click on the subscribe button, and thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.